Hi everyone, it's Sally here. I finished a journal. Did this one pretty quickly. So first I had a book cover, which was actually one of the Edith Holden book covers, Nature Notes of an Edwardian Lady. Nice cover, good quality. I like the size of it, so I decided to use it, but decorate it with this piece of slow stitching I did. So just took a piece of tea-stained muslin and layered on some vintage fabrics and a yo-yo. And this is some crocheted piece of a doily. This is doily also, and then just an edge of another doily. So anyway, that was fun to do, and I just glued that on there. And so on the inside, I kept that beautiful paper in the Edith Holden books. And there are two signatures, hidden spine. I started each signature with a page from the Edith Holden book. So let's see, just two signatures. It's not real thick. Okay, and I thought this was a really pretty page. And I reinforced it with just a little bit of tissue. This is some paper that I stained with that cinnamon plum tea that started out purple but turned blue. I like that shade of blue though. And a 1930s old Gregg shorthand book. This is a page from that. I love this picture. It's called In Dreamland. And here I took a tea-stained envelope and cut it in half and made it into two pockets. So here we have some botanical prints on like tracing paper, and piano roll music is on the inside, and then just a few sheets of avocado dyed paper for a little notepad, and a collage tag. So there's a pocket ear in the back, and this one in the front. This is beet dyed paper, and another tag. This is part of an old greeting card. It's got that kind of glittery stuff that they used on cards, and a little bow, and I like the colors. There's a lot of pink in here for some reason. I had a few pink papers, and then I just kept pulling out more pink stuff. So this is an envelope. I kind of just ran like when I'm doing jelly prints, I'll keep some papers nearby to clean off my roller with, and that's what this is. I like the colors. It went well with this picture. And inside is this sweet little greeting card. And this is a page from an old National Geographic. Some French bread. And this is from an old, really old calendar, kind of a date book, calendar book, like a Farmer's Almanac type book. And I can't remember what year it was, but it was like about 1910, I think. So, no snag paper clip, and here's a piece of my paper cloth, which I just turned into a stitched tag. And another tag, which is also, I'm using it as a tuck spot for this card. And the nice thing about these cards is you can open it up and you have this beautiful writing paper on the inside. And some little journal cards I made from a couple of pictures of birds. I thought those were really pretty. It's just a journaling card. Tea stained paper with a little bit of ink in it. This one got pretty dark. It's funny how different paper takes the stain in different ways. Some turn darker and some turn lighter. Kind of depends on what kind of paper it is. Beautiful old French postcard. It's got some little fabric flowers, little sparkly things. Here's the stamp. And a journaling card on this side. There's the rest of the envelope. Some mushrooms. And a big cluster that I turned into a tuck spot with some book pages. This is from the Reverence for Wood book. It has such beautiful drawings in it. I love the lettering. Descriptions of some different kinds of trees. And this is from an old field guide. It has really nice illustrations too. And so I think this was beet stained. When I was beet staining paper, I did that envelope with some stencils. And here's a collage tag. Children's book page. This is from that shorthand book. Neat pen nibs. Okay, the back of the first signature, and here's the second one. Kind of similar pages. This is another old book page. Two pages, I tore them in half and then sewed them back together. And so I turned this little bag into a pocket for 2 tags. And here is a little envelope with one of the bird cards, the green heron. This was actually part of a cookbook. I like the pictures in it. Another tag. And some ephemera. It's a reproduction, but really nicely done. Beet stained paper. This was from a book about working with velvet. It had some beautiful colored pictures in it. There's some more of the shorthand. Can label with a cluster on the back. This is from the Sewing Encyclopedia. Postcard. And there's another example of different papers. This was actually some kind of a cardstock, and I tea stained it with some stencils. I laid it in like this so that actually hardly any tea got in the inside, but look at the outside. It came out really pretty. Maybe I laid it like this. Anyway, I love the way it came out. I just tucked that into a pocket I made out of a postcard. And there's the rest of the can label. And a cluster I've turned into a tuck spot for this. It's part of a book page. Just kind of turned it into a journaling card. This certificate for the Better Baby contest for beautiful babies. And here is a journaling card I made out of a piece of a book page. That's from that book, the book about velvet. Actually added some spray ink to this paper just to make it a little brighter pink. And here is a tea-stained envelope, which the flap has been glued down, so it's turned into kind of a flip out with a pocket for this beautiful old postcard of desert plants. Not sure about the year. It's kind of an old one though. And that is all. So, it was fun to make. I did this one pretty quickly because it's a theme that, one of my favorite themes, kind of a nature journal. I had a lot of materials already made up. Okay, thanks for watching.